Right, and what's brought up in another portion of the documentary is how the experience of Serena Williams during
Mm.
her pregnancy and how she almost lost her life because the doctors and the nurses would not listen to her when she was telling them about her initially about her pain. Let's talk about this really interesting medical aspect to all this. You get into the business of childbirth. And Dr. Neil Shaw is an OBGYN, said there's been, quote, an explosion in C-sections since the 1970s. And he explains that C-sections take less time and cost less for the hospital than a vaginal birth, but the hospital is paid more uh, for doing C-sections. And most important, Black women undergo the surgery the most. What's going on here, and what role does race play in that trend?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, C-sections, as you mentioned, have gone up. C-sections are major surgery. I think, unfortunately, because they've become so commonplace, people don't think of C-sections as being major surgery. And we see a correlation with maternal death going up as C-sections have gone up. In fact, it is more dangerous for my 27-year-old daughter to give birth today than it was when I birthed her.
Mm.
And so what we're seeing is that women really need support when they give birth. Birthing is a natural process. It is not a pathology. Women are not sick. And too often, what happens is that doctors want to hurry up and push labor along. And so we're put on Pitocin very quickly to get that labor going. And if things don't progress the way we need them to progress, then we are moved quickly into a C-section. And as Neil Shaw says in the film, as a Black woman, if you don't have the support that you need, you get pushed into that C-section. And unfortunately, Black women are often do not have the support they need to be able to labor the way they should to have a healthy vaginal birth.